Hello and welcome back to another outerplane video. So in this video I have received another request to do a guide, and this time it's going to be a hunt guide for Tyrant Toddler 11. So we're going to go in here to the hunts. 11. So I'm going to structure this like I do my other guides. I'm going to show you guys the original team that I beat it with, and then we'll talk about some alternatives in the end of the video. So when I was putting together this team, I wanted to try to make it as free-to-play friendly as I could. So I use a couple of 1-star and 2-stars. 1-star being Claire. Of course, I have her built up. You don't have to have her at 6-star. I tested this on my alternate, and both Claire and Shu both work at base level 3-star. So I want to talk about Claire right quick. Now, you don't have to have her EE, but it is one of those EEs that I suggest that you guys think about getting down the line, because it is good. And it reduces all the skills by 1 turn once she scores a critical hit. So it makes her cycle her barrier and her heal over time. It makes that a lot easier. It doesn't play a pivotal role in this fight, but I have been testing for like 12, and you're gonna definitely need that barrier. So we're gonna talk about another unit that I know a lot of people don't have built up, but they should probably be looking at, and that's Shu. Currently, she's the only water healer that we have in the game. She is a base level 2, so that's why a lot of people might be overlooking her. But she is pretty good at what she does. You don't need a lot of investment in her. I actually only have her skills at level 1, and she still performs pretty well for what she needs to do in this fight here. So we're gonna go in, talk about her skills right quick.
What should I do on stream today?
So her S1, dropping a beat, attacks the enemy and heals the ally with the lowest current 8 health by 5% of the target's max health. This is a pretty good skill. It kind of reminds me of Tamaran's S1 from Epic 7. I tend to like healers that have like this kind of setup on their S1s. Like, the healing's not that great, but if you build her kind of fast, she's always going to be S1. She's always going to be using her S1. She's always going to be healing, so that kind of just complements her kit. Her S2, let's get the party started. It just removes a buff. It's not going to play a pivotal role in this hunt fight here. I suppose that if you like need an emergency strip, it's there for you, but there are better strippers in the game, so I wouldn't like invest in her for just the stripping purposes. So her S3, it's party time, heals all allies by 5% and removes 1 debuff. The healing is increased by 5% when the target is afflicted with a debuff. This is why I picked her for this fight, because if you don't know how Tyrant Toddler works, at the start of the boss turn, start of the boss round, you're going to be inflicted with a 9-turn bleed and a 9-turn poison, and this just helps with that because she's going to remove that bleed or that poison. Other than that, there's really not a lot to talk about her. She's like pretty good out of the box. Like I said, don't need a lot of investment. Her gear doesn't need to be like the greatest. I just have her on some hand-me-down gear right now, but I will be investing in her a little more just for Tyrant Toddler 12, because you're gonna need her. You're gonna need this S3 skilled up a little bit. So with that being said, let's go back. So for your DPS options, you're going to use Noah here, just because Noah has the elemental advantage. Also, everybody should either have Noah or have access to Noah via the start dash. And then Veronica as well. I know she was a reroll target for a lot of people. She had a banner a couple of weeks ago, so hopefully you guys picked her up there, or you picked her up in your reroll. But that's probably the best option for Tinks for this fight here. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into the run. I'm gonna I'm gonna do a walkthrough through the run and show you how you should be handling each wave.
Rejoice! Tremble! Your enemy is here. Let's do it.
So this first wave here, you're just gonna start building as many chain points as you can. You're not gonna you have a 25 turn time limit here, so you can take your time right here. Trust me, this team is gonna be able to knock out Toddler in the required amount of time. So just build chain here. Go. So you see we got that 9 turn bleed and 9 turn poison on us. So here, you're just gonna immediately S3 on Noah. S3 Veronica.
Let's end this with a victorious barrage. Endurance and fire.
That's gonna take care of the orbs. You're gonna S3 with Shu. Take one of those E-buffs away. And then barrier with Claire. Now, from this point, it's pretty straightforward. You just put damage on the boss and try to beat him as fast as you can.
With one hit, I'll destroy them. It's been a while since I got a good workout. Punch! All right. It's simple. Here we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Now, if you're running 2 vanguards on your healers here on Claire and Shu, what's gonna happen is when the boss uses the AOE on you, they're gonna both get a bunch of AP, and both of their burst skills, they have a burst that gives back AP, so they can just keep giving AP to the team and giving AP to each other, so they can just keep bursting.
DJ Shu dropping the beat. My teammate power. As pain wills it. Leave behind your injuries. Great. Perfect timing. Good. We can do group training. Tired already? May your majesty reign. Punch! Your eyes open. All right. An upgrade. Here we go. My turn. Let's get this party started. My teammate. Looks like it's my turn. How about this? Victoria! Punch! All right. This is science, punk. Noah Beam! Looks like it's my turn. Is that an order? Face me with honor. Punch! My turn. My teammate. Let's do it. An upgrade. Here we go. This is quite useful.
There we go.
Did you observe closely? Surely you can do that, Punch.
In 21 turns. And that's basically how that run plays out. Now, if everything goes according to plan, like everybody hits their crits and everything like that, I beat this as fast as 19 turns, so definitely not going to have a problem clearing the time limit. So, before we close, we're going to talk about some alternative units that you can use here. So, for cleansing options, you can use Saren. She has a cleanse on her S2. You can of course use Tio. Tio's not the greatest because just how our S2 works. She actually has to be inflicted with the debuff, and while you are inflicted with the debuff at the start of the wave, it doesn't count towards Tio's S2. So she doesn't have a cleanse either, but she does have some, strong healing, so you can get through it. But you got Saren, Tio as cleansing options. You can also put Valentine here in the Claire spot if you don't have Claire built up, just for extra damage. It's a little more risky because you're gonna be taking that extra, the extra damage from the actual poison. That's why I should suggest Claire here, just for the barrier, for the extra protection. But Valentine will work here too. For your tank, if you have BU, she works here too, really well. She has the defense buff just like Veronica, and it also comes with a counterattack. For DPS options, you can use Ren. You can use Noah, of course. Even Francesca right here works. Just anyone that has a strong single target DPS, you should be all right. All in all, like I said, this run is not this boss fight is not that hard. Hopefully this helps you guys get your team together. Maybe gives you some ideas. If I need to do any more guides, then you guys always know, you just ask. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on the Facebook group. More than willing to spend a little time putting a guide together for you guys. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next one.